Hi, and welcome to Regal Real Estate. Today, me and Mr. Alex are gonna talk through the previous videos. If you remember, the first video we did was about how the Dubai market compares to the other markets in the world, like New York, London, areas around the world like that. And the second one was why you should invest in Dubai as a potential investor or someone who just wanna get a residence visa here. And the easiest way, as we all know, is by investing in Dubai, a real estate property. And the last thing we are asked you is, if I want to take the step to invest, what are some questions I should ask my broker, just to be safe? I'm new to the market, I don't know what I'm doing, and you gave me some examples. Would you mind if you dive deeper to one of the questions today?
Yes, thank you very much, Mo. Like you said, it's a good thing to have you here again. We had spoken extensively the last time you were here about questions that must be asked to each broker, any broker you choose to work with. One of the questions that I addressed or we spoke about when I was answering your question was one of the reasons why people invest. Why do you invest? Why would you choose to buy? Profitability. You
Yeah,
need returns on
yeah, of
investment.
course that.
Good. So, how do you calculate your returns without people taking it as you're speculating or you're gambling? We do that by looking at the trends. We do that by studying how different localities and regions in Dubai are performing, how they've performed rent-wise, how much they are selling for in terms of square foot. Those are things that we look at. What are the amenities? What are the social programs that the government are bringing to those locations that would ensure that the rental prices not just stays the same but goes up,
Yeah.
thereby increasing your returns. This segment, one of the things I'm going to be explaining to you is the price trends. Price trends and the internal rates of return for every property. I would use one of the properties we have in stock that I've actually sold to some of my clients as case study. Hopefully, that will shed some light to our viewers who I believe would who find this journey with us interesting.
Yeah, and I just want to add that into this, we will put the breakdowns and the chart up on the screen, probably above my hand. It should be by now. And when he dives deeper, we're maybe going to zoom in and so you understand everything.
Based on the price trends and internal returns on investment, you know what? I'm going to show you.
Yeah, that would be actually a better idea so I can understand what's going on.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so if I have your attention here, you'd see we have the price trend graph, which shows the rental income on for this particular presentation. I'm using a two-bedroom apartment in JVC that I had recently sold. We're using this is a price trend. The trend we're showing here is the trend in JVC in the past 12 months, which is between January 2023 and January 2024. As you can see, it's just a straight line with a slight curve there. But for short-term rentals, you're having a huge returns on investment, which we're going to get that shortly. But for today, let's talk about the internal rate of return. The internal rate of return is, this is a custom-made calculation done by the brilliant brokers and property experts at Grand Regal Real Estate. Here, you can see the original price per square foot at when this property was purchased as an off-plan. You can see the amount that was paid for the Dubai Land Department fees and other associated administrative fees, which arrives at about 5,000 dirhams. You can also see the total cost of the apartment because there are fees and taxes associated. The only beautiful thing about doing investing in Dubai is you are actually aware upfront on all the fees that are associated with what you're going to be investing in. In this case, you have a 4% one-time payment, DLD fees, and 5,000 administrative charges. Mohammed, do I still have your attention?
Yes, of course.
Perfect. Now, let's assume you're the property owner, right? You're buying it. So all you have to pay is 40% on this particular project. You're paying 40% since it's a ready unit with a 3 years post-handover payment plan. You get to take possession of the property. 40% of 1.1 million for this property. When you now include the 44,000 DLD fees and the 5% administrative fees, given that it's already off-plan unit, you don't get to pay commission. The developer takes care of the agency fees, so that's not on you. That brings the total cost of the property to 1.1 million 56,000. The actual cash that's coming out of your pocket, 40% of 1.1 million gives you 462,000 dirham.
Oh, I was not aware of that. Can you tell me more? Yeah.
Of course, Mohammed, but this is just the beginning. Let's look at more. At 1.4 million, the actual amount of money that you would have spent servicing the post-handover plan, payment plan takes it to 694,000 dirham, which means you would have been paying about 200,000. Half of that you would have gotten in rent. So the amount of money that still comes out of your pocket is negligible for a property that you own. Now, we'll go back to where we are. The first year, which is this time next year, 2025, you want to sell 1.4 million. Expected selling price will be 1.4 million 75,000 dirham, which means you've gotten a 318,000 capital appreciation.
Remember, in only 1 year?
In only 1 year.
Oh my God.
That's the beauty of Dubai. Now, remember the actual amount of money you spent is 40%, which is 462. So the profit you've made is 289,000 dirham, which brings your net return on equity for 1 year at 62.5%. And your rental income for 1 year on a 2-bedroom apartment in JVC starts at 120,000 dirham. Now tell me, is there any place in the world you can get such returns?
Not what I'm aware of. This is why I'm here to learn from you. Another question, do I get a breakdown like this on every property when it comes to Grand Regal Real Estate? When
you buy from Grand Regal Real Estate, you get a breakdown, an extensive breakdown and comprehensive market research that tells you how much you expect to earn in rental and capital appreciation.
Thank you, Mr. Alex.
You're welcome, Mohammed.